Alright, everyone. Hello, this is Keserian, and I have to apologize for needing to record this little video. This is the beginning of the first episode of my Let's Play. Unfortunately, I lost about the first half of the episode due to a microphone problem that basically rendered the footage unusable. I have the footage, there's just no audio over it, and I'm not one for going back to redub. Um, so in this instance, I'm putting this in to let you know what has happened up to the point at which the video starts. Uh, Basically not much. I have a cave. I went mining. I got some tools. I'm still using stone tools, and that's basically it. I have a little farm going. So the episode you're about to see is 35 minutes long. It was originally 50 minutes long. 50, 55 actually. So yes, in episode 2 I continue on, and then about in episode 3 I'll talk more about what I left out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for having to record this episode, but technical difficulties happen. All right, enjoy the episode. Hello again, everyone. This is Keserian, and I have returned. So, as I walk the wrong way through a tunnel. Alrighty then. This is actually being recorded about 24 hours after I last left off. There was a minor, not really a medical emergency, if you will, but, one of those uncomfortable moments of, oh god, I need to go home, like, now. So, yeah. Why can't I find my way out of here? Torches on the left. Torches are still on the left, I guess. Torches are on the... Oh, there we go. Okay, so what I've been bumbling around downstairs looking for has actually been somewhat important. As I jump up these stairs here, I have been looking for iron. Now, normally about halfway through the game I'm tripping over this stuff, but for some reason today I've been kind of short on it. I've only picked up 6 pieces, so what I'm going to do is just chuck some in there, piece of coal. And yeah, I know I'm kind of being wasteful on that coal, but I can sort of afford it right now. I've collected about 50 pieces of coal and some other goodies while I've been down there. I also got a potato, which is actually really good for me. I'm going to go plop that in the ground, and it's raining. I'm going to go plop that in the ground somewhere. Because potatoes are actually an awesome food source. You have to cook them, so until you get, all of your nice fancy stuff set up. But they operate kind of, honestly, like the redstone of plants. You plant a potato, you harvest the potato, and 4 potatoes pop out. You replant 2 potatoes, you still have 2 potatoes to eat. I like potatoes. We got some sheep here. Sheep, we got some chicken. So I can get out of here without letting all of these guys out. There we go. And let's go back underground away from this evil, evil rain. There we go. Alright, this should be all set. 3 pieces of iron. Acquire hardware. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Could have sworn I already did this. Alright, so we're just going to put our 2 planks down, put our 2 sticks down, and our iron up top, and we get an iron pickaxe. Why am I going for an iron pickaxe? Well, I found some fun stuff. Also, that means I can finally harvest that. That was irritating me, actually. Okay, so let's get down underground here. More zirconium that I haven't been harvesting because I haven't felt like it. Here we go. This is sapphire. Now, sapphire is really cool. It's added by Red Power 2, and it's a gem item. And let me... And what it does is you can actually make tools out of this stuff. And the tools you make, as I watch over my shoulder every couple seconds to make sure I don't have a zombie walking up on me, the tools you make have the same breaking ability and speed as diamond. But they don't, well, sort of the same. They actually don't harvest as well. What the heck is this stuff? Is this actually... Oh, that's emerald ore. Interesting, huh? I've actually... Well, I found it once, I think. Um, there's a creeper down there that's taken interest in me. Anyways, this stuff, it harvests about as quickly as diamond. It has about half of the uses, though. Okay, this thing's an angry zombie, just cutting into my quick diatribe. They are slightly faster and hit harder than regular zombies, and they are added by Thaumcraft. And they actually drop some very useful Thaumcraft items. And I'll be getting more into Thaumcraft in a little bit. I just kind of don't have the infrastructure set up I would like to get into it with. So the one downside of this stuff is that you can't break obsidian with it. But in all other respects, it's the same as diamond, just with that durability hit. And that's actually going to make my life a lot easier. Also, you get a lot of experience from mining it. Now, so what I'm going to be doing over here, and that was lead, I think, that I just picked up, if I'm right. Yes, lead ore, which means there may also be some silver around here. And silver and lead are very important for thermal expansion, as well as for factorization, I think? Yeah. Wow, collect experience so quickly now that, you get it just from mining. If you notice, I'm pretty much just trawling through this cave system I found, picking up all the useful materials. If you notice, I am actually not picking up all the zirconium I'm finding, because I will find so much of it I won't know what to do with it. It's really a dime a dozen. Let's go through here a little bit. Okay, this red stuff, this is cinnabar ore. It is also added by Thaumcraft. Okay, that's a big loop. Alright. That green stuff you just saw in the background, that's monazite ore. This is aluminum. I actually will need some aluminum. Aluminum does not have much use right now, but you can make containers out of it. Aluminum cans, if you will. And seeing as how it pretty much has no other use, I don't mind mining it and wasting it on containers. Okay, that's a dead end. So the reason I'm hunting through these caves is, as you can see, it really exposes quite a lot of these minerals. Right up on the surface where you can get at them nice and easily. And right now, at the point where I am, I really don't have any automatic mining capabilities. I'm going to get attacked in a second. There we go. I really don't have any automatic mining capabilities, so it's really necessary for me to kind of shepherd and husband as much of my materials as possible. I don't want to be digging these long quarry shafts because, well, I don't have any good basis for mining at this point. Now, in the future, I'm going to be much more apt. There we go. I'm going to be much more apt just to straight off and away do gallery and shaft mining and that sort of stuff. But right now, while I'm kind of just getting started, these caves are really useful. You just can kind of cherry pick all these minerals right off the walls. So I'm doing that because I actually feel like recording right now rather than just going off camera. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the YouTube world. This morning, as if this was recorded, this is being recorded on the 25th, according to my computer, at 10:22 p.m. And in case I sound a little scattered right now, I worked a 10-hour shift today. Actually, every day I work a 10-hour shift. I work as a delivery driver in a pizza place. So I'm a little scattered because I've been driving and delivering pizza all day. You don't think it's a tough job. Work in a pizza place with a couple Greeks and a Romanian. I happen to be related to the Romanian. Doesn't make things any easier, trust me. If anything, he's harder on me than on the other drivers because I'm related to him, therefore I should be better. I've also been attempting to split my recording time, taking care of my sick girlfriend, who appears to have strep throat, who is sitting next to me watching All Creatures Great and Small on her iPod. So what's going on YouTube? Well, today I was surprised. I watched Minecraft Muse, back when he was known as Minecraft Muse, and the artist formerly known as Minecraft Muse. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that jab. I like him. I like the stuff he does. I find him to be a little bit pretentious sometimes, but, such is life. I have no doubt that he is a brilliant Minecrafter. But he's always not been interested. He was once asked if he was interested in the tech mods, and he basically went, no, I'm not. Creeper. Ow. Oh, God, second one. Jeez. Got him. He was once asked if he was interested in the tech mods. He kind of gave a flat no, kind of sort of a, I don't know, the typical vanilla player. Oh, I think they make things too easy. Sort of a response. I'm gonna tactically withdraw here for a minute. That's gonna help me much. Okay, yep, I'm out of here. I am so out of here now. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice day. TTYL. I am gone. Oh shoot. Well now. I'll be back once I make my way back to my corpse. Alright, so now that that little problem's been solved, um, I just literally ran back to spawn, got my stuff, came back, and went, darn it, that was a pain in the butt I didn't need today. Okay, so, what's going on here? Putting that in there, we are storing all of the stuff we got. And we don't need that, we don't need that. We definitely don't want to lose that, because that's actually wicked valuable. If you notice, by the way, how these stupid things are more valuable than pretty much everything else. Okay, well, I don't need that anymore. Put that in there. Okay, so now what are we doing? Alright, what am I doing next? What am I doing next, guys? Right. I am making myself a pickaxe. Special pickaxe. Awesome pickaxe. Make it out of rubies, because I have a couple of those. So see, ruby pickaxe. Nice. Now, I'm going to keep my iron pickaxe around, just for the sake of, having it. And I'm going to get myself... I'm going to need more wood soon. So I'm going to get myself some oak planks here. A stick. A couple sapphires. I get myself a sapphire sword. Nice. Nice. And... get myself another sapphire. And I'm going to have a full set of gem tools here. Well, almost. Because I am out of wood. Yeah. But I am now slightly more equipped to go outside and explore. Because I need to find wool. And I need to find more wood. Well, wood I have behind me here. So I can take care of that problem not too badly. You guys look on Ray's minimap as I pop it open here. There we go. You can see behind me there's some wood there. Well, I'm going to go chop it down. And I'm going to be back once I finish chopping down some wood and getting some stuff set up. Right. Everyone, I just bumbled down here and look what I found. Diamonds! To which my girlfriend responds, her girl's best friend. But yeah, I just had to bring you guys in for that. We got some gold here, it looks like, and we got some, this stuff's sulfur. And if I put that there, and that there. By the way, if you're ever wondering what something's used for, just mouse over it and hit the U key, and it should tell you. So I can make sulfur torches. That's cool. I can make sulfuric acid, gunpowder with some saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal dust. Oh, let's go back to shapeless. And that's pretty much all I can do with it. Okay. But, more importantly, for me at least, I found some gold. And that is going to be hugely useful to me in not too long. Now remember, kids, never mind straight down. Always do something like what I was just doing. Also, be very perceptive to changes in light levels, for they might mean that you are about to run into something, such as lava. And I can hear a zombie somewhere. But I just wanted to show you guys me getting my first diamonds, and I think I saw some more somewhere. Yep, there we go, right over there. So, yes, remember I said that mining in caves is profitable? Yes. Profit. Alright, guys, I'll be back. Alright, everyone, so we are basically... I've done a little bit of mining, so remember to close the door. As you can see, I have 5 diamonds, some gold. I like gold. Gold is good. And we're going to have to start making some machines now. And we are actually going to start off with a different mod than I usually do. In my last season, I started with Industrial Craft. And today, I actually am thinking that I'm going to start off with a different mod called thermal expansion, which is actually not what you're seeing here. Thermal expansion is very, very much like Industrial Craft, except it doesn't run on the EU system that Industrial Craft does. It runs on what are called Minecraft Joules, or MJ. Not megajoules, Minecraft joules. Now, Minecraft joules are the old Buildcraft version of power. For those of you who don't know, Buildcraft is probably one of the oldest mods in Minecraft. It's right up there with Industrial Craft. Ella Ram, the author of Red Power 2, actually got her start programming add-ons for Buildcraft. Cool, huh? Yeah, I know. And eventually it spun off into her own mod. So we're going to start working on, as I hide this screen, we're going to start working on building some thermal expansion machines. And to do that, we need to make something called a machine frame. Right there. Need 4 glass, some iron, and some gold. As you can see, I'm cooking up the gold right now, but I need some sand for glass. And if I pull this open, there are a lot of little beaches, and I feel like decimating these ones over here right now. I'm not going to need that much, just 8 pieces, so... Perfect. Oh, egg. Egg. More chicken. Oh, God. This is not good. Fighting a creeper downhill is never advisable. That's going to hurt a little bit. Let me just fill this in a little bit here, guys. Creeper holes, yeah. By the way, if people want, as time goes on, I'm a little short there, I may end up doing some spotlights on builds I've done in the server I run, just for the sake of doing it, and sort of showing off to you guys what I'm doing. And I'm going to really have to figure out why my laptop's doing that. Because, see, it's sputtering about, so we'll have to figure that out. But let me get this stuff cooked up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got most of this glass cooked up, and in case you notice some weirdness, I do have my processor manager, my task manager, sitting off in the corner here, because I need to figure out why my laptop's deciding to go haywire whenever I record for more than like 2 seconds. So there we go, we got our machine frames. Now, what's the first item we're going to make? We're going to make a powered furnace. That's some redstone, some bricks, and some copper, and one of these redstone reception coils. Now, fortunately for me, I got some redstone. And the redstone reception coil is, in fact, quite easy to make. Just one of these. And actually, I don't think I'm going to make the powered furnace first. I think I'm going to make the pulverizer. Pretty similar recipe. Some copper, some pistons. For those of you who are familiar with industrial craft, the function of the pulverizer should be very familiar to you. One of these, I'm gonna need... Wow, I barely got any copper. Huh, that's weird. There we go. So let's throw that in there. Let's check that again. Just 2 copper. Actually, let me get 2 more, because I'm gonna try and do these all in a batch. 2 copper. And then for the powered furnace... Okay. I'm going to need to cook up some more gold, so I'm probably going to cook up another 2 pieces of that. As you can see here, we just kind of sit around and watch things cook, I guess. Interesting. Copper. Get that gold in there nice and quick. So, what do these machines do for me? Well, as I was saying, those of you who are familiar with industrial craft should be very, very, very used to the functioning of the pulverizer. Basically, the pulverizer is basically just a macerator that runs on MJ from Buildcraft. That's basically just all it is. So what did we need for that thing? We needed some of this. We need to make a piston. And for those of you who haven't played many of these mods before, you will become incredibly familiar with the piston. Pretty much everything you can imagine uses it. Um, it actually drives me a little insane sometimes, simply how much stuff uses it. Okay, so we'll put that stuff there. Machine frame goes in the middle. 2 pieces of copper, and that redstone reception coil gets us the pulverizer. Pulverizer goes here. Sorry, it's kind of important to actually figure out how that's going to work. Okay, so now let's get started on that powered furnace. Now we needed 2 blocks of bricks, right? Well, that's easy. That's just 8 clay cooked up in our furnace. So let's put that stuff in. And we needed another one of those redstone reception coils. Basically, if you notice the logic to how recipes work, a redstone reception coil is the sort of the marker in thermal expansion that this device will be receiving energy. Okay, the yeah, it's the marker that a device will be receiving energy and that it won't be transmitting it or doing anything else. There are other items that signify that it is transmitting energy or that it is, what's the phrase, or that it's transmitting and receiving energy. So, sort of a transceiver sort of a function. So now we're just kind of waiting for these to cook up. That's all well and dandy. So let's look at the pulverizer. Now, this is one heck of a complex interface, right? Okay, it's actually really not that bad, guys. You have your information tab, smashes things into other things. Useful for ores, not reversible. Right. Tutorial. Okay, we don't need to go over that because I kind of know how this thing works. This displays how much power it's using, how much power it can use, and the amount of energy currently stored in the system. This is the redstone control. Um, this so basically what it says is that control status is enabled and a low signal is required, which means that if it's powered by redstone, it'll be turned off. That means that it requires a redstone signal to function at all. Okay, and that disables and any redstone is ignored. Then there's this tab. This tab is fun. As you can see, each of these colored boxes is one of these buttons over here, and that also corresponds to the boxes all around this machine. So what you can say is you can change where the device input and outputs from. So I could say that the top is going to be the input and the side is going to be the output for both of these spaces. The primary output here and the secondary output here. One of the advantages to using a pulverizer, by the way, is that it can give you bonus items basically. So let's get ourselves this powered furnace. And from what I've been told, this is actually where thermal expansion started. The mod maker basically said, I want to see if I can build an IC2 style furnace using using MJ from Buildcraft. So this is already set up. Now the cool thing about these devices is that they'll actually chain. So for example, if this guy's set to orange output over here on its right hand side from my perspective, and this guy is set to receive on his left hand side, this machine will automatically output into this machine. Cool, huh? Yeah. Well, now let's work on getting some power for this stuff. Now, to do that, I'm going to need 3 more pistons. More pistons. Remember when I said you'd get really used to crafting this stuff? Yeah. Everything uses pistons. Fortunately, I have the wood, and I definitely have the cobblestone for it. Good lord, do I have the cobblestone for it. Okay, now what am I doing? I am doing something important. I remember I am doing something important. I should have enough gold for this. I may have to cook up these 2 for something else, though. So I'm cooking that up, and I have the gold. Yeah, that should be fine. 3 gold ingots. I'm going to waste a little bit of coal there. But that will not be a problem relatively soon. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice and simple. And let's just do this, because any leftovers I'll just pull right out of the table. And I was actually really lucky. I'm being able to move very quickly. So what I'm going to make is an item called the Hobbyist Steam Engine. I'm actually going to make 3 of them. I need these gold-plated gears, so that's gold nuggets surrounding a stone gear. Well, how do I make a stone gear? That's a question now, isn't it? And that's also very strange. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone. So, let's hopefully... Basically, my network decided to die. I'm not certain why. It's kind of an issue because I'm actually recording this on a server. So, 6 wooden planks, 12 actually, gets us a whole bunch of sticks. And we're going to put these sticks in sort of a diamond box to get us some wooden gears. And now we're going to upgrade those to stone gears by doing this. Alright, that gets us some stone gears. Now, we are going to get some golden nuggets, and we're going to surround our stone gears with them. And we are, in fact... No, we should have enough. Okay. So now I realize I need even more sand to do this, because I need more glass. What we're making is a fairly typical recipe. Oh, and it's nighttime. Joy. Alright, let's try and do this without dying, shall we? Oh, and I'm running out of food. Beautiful. And there are a whole bunch of skeletons right by my sand. Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay. Almost alive. There we go. I think I'm going to be dining on a fine, delicious meal of rotten flesh tonight. Unless I have some potatoes over there, which I might. If I'm really lucky, I may have some potatoes. And some bread, maybe? Ooh, I have bread. Okay. Let's just get these replanted. Yep, I'm going to start taking hunger damage soon enough. Or not, because I forgot to set the server to hard mode. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll take care of that in between this episode and next. But for right now, I'm not really complaining, because it means that I'm not taking a lot of damage from hunger. Okay, so let's just get ourselves some bread really quick. 1 piece of bread, that's kind of a pitiful dinner, but... Oh, the things we have to live with in the land of Minecraft. There we go. We're not quite starving anymore. So, let's get this glass cooked up. And just 1 piece of coal. And we'll watch with interest as the furnace slowly cooks. Ever so slowly. And yeah, I am going to have to cook what looks like the last of my gold ore here. That's okay. I'll do some more mining in between these next few episodes. Because I'm going to need even probably more gold to do what I need to do. Alrighty then. So, we have this much glass cooked up. So at least we can build these engines. So I'm going to put the glass here, the pistons here, and this is a pretty typical Buildcraft recipe. The gear material goes along the top, the gears go next to the piston, and the glass goes in the middle. And this gets us 3 hobbyist steam engines. Now I'm going to need some glass, and I'm going to swap this quickly to not waste too much of it. I'm going to put the glass in the middle, and some wood planks to the sides of the glass, and that gets me some wooden transport pipes. Now, I'm going to take that redstone, and we should just need 3 of these, and I'm going to convert these into wooden transport pipes. Alright, alright. 2, 3, run here. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to run like this. And what I'm actually doing right now is I'm getting ready to provide power to the system. So if I go... Oh, shoot. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and I put my engines right above them. And I'm going to deal with that in a second. Don't worry, guys. All of you guys who know mods know exactly what I'm going to deal with in a second, but, we'll get there later. So this gets me 8 golden transport pipes, and I'm just going to convert these all into golden conductive pipes. And what these basically do, so I drop down here, is these transmit buildcraft power. Ta-da! You can see these two engines have oriented correctly, and they are contacting the wooden transport pipes. That last one, however, is being kind of a pain in the butt. Well, what do we do about it? Well, we need to rotate it with a wrench. A wrench. A stone gear and 3 iron. That's not too bad, right? 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 I have iron? Yes. I have 3 iron. Let's cook that up, shall we? I am wasting all of my coal. So much coal wastage going on here. Chuck that in there. Alright, and now let's get ourselves a stone gear. Just 2 more of our wooden planks, which are in short supply, but don't worry, guys. I'll get some more in between these next few episodes. So, we connect these, get a wooden gear, put that in the middle, and get ourselves a stone gear. Like that. Stone gear. And this episode's running wicked long, guys. I already know that in advance. But we can deal with it, can't we? Yeah, we can deal with that, right? Yes. Okay, so now we have ourselves an iron ingot. 3 of them, in fact. So we just place them like this, with our stone gear right in the middle. That gets us a wrench. So give this guy a good hit with the wrench. A couple good hits. Ta-da! Except we're not done yet, guys, because these steam engines, they're actual steam engines. They're not like the Stirling engines you might be used to from Buildcraft. Standard Buildcraft Stirling engines. Because these steam engines, well, they require water. You can see fuel goes in here, water goes in here. So yeah, we have to make a water source for them. Now, for right now, I'm going to have to do this stuff manually. Do I have enough to cook that up? I may have just enough power to cook that up. I really don't want to throw another piece of coal in there or anything. Nope, just not enough. Okay, fine. I really don't want to throw a piece of coal in there, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Fine, piece of coal. Because I actually have more coal than I have wood right now. Whoop-de-doo. I wish I could I wish I could convert the sticks, the arrows back into sticks. It would make my life a little bit easier. Alrighty then. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, folks. So what I've done in the past interim is I just made a little water source here, and I filled up these steam engines with water. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Water! So now and I also gathered some wood from outside. Ta-da! Yay, wood. So what I'm going to do is just make some sticks and some of your handy-dandy levers, my favorite tools. Levers. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now I have control. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and easy. Just drop the coal in here, and you guys can see how these things work. So now, if you notice, they don't start running instantly. What they start to do is they start to build up this internal heat level. And once they reach above about, 100 degrees C, they will start boiling the water to generate steam. Wait for it. Wait for it. And steam. So once the steam builds up, you can see these things start to run, and they start to produce power. And that power starts to fill up in these pulverizers. In the pulverizer and in the powered furnace. So as I pick things up off the floor, I am going to grab, first of all, my copper, because I have very little of it. And I am out of gold completely, so let's get some tin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff directly in my pulverizer. And as you can see here, it's not using any power because it's barely getting any right now. These things have to heat up a fair amount. They're generating 1.6 MJ per tick. As you can see, this thing is now filling up quite rapidly. And the pulverizer, there we go. As you can see, it pulled the item out of its internal inventory and started processing it automatically. Nice, huh? Yeah. Now, this thing lights up more and more as it receives more power and increases its efficiency. Right now, it's running really slowly. It runs fairly faster than this, but it's running really slowly simply because, well, it just doesn't have enough power. You can see it's running a little faster now. And this device is automatically cooking it. Now, if I want to be really fancy, what I can do is I can get myself a chest. I can put that chest right there. And all the items that are smelted by this power furnace should automatically output directly into this chest. I think it does the update every time an item. Yep, see? Dropped right into the chest automatically. So I just put the items in here, and they pop out over here. Fantastic. And guys, I'm really thinking that I am so far past the point at which the episode should end that it's kind of ridiculous. I think this is now like a 50-minute, 45, 50-minute episode. So let's call it quits here. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see more, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Um, Part of the reason I kind of flubbed out on the last series was because I didn't have any viewers, and, well, yeah, kind of discouraging. So, guys, leave a comment, like it, tell me you're watching, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me how to do it better, and I will. Thank you so much. Happy mining.